started taking pictures of women who ride like 2 years ago. I bought a motorcycle 2 years ago on a whim. I saved up some money and bought a Honda 250 80. And then I just started meeting other women in the motorcycle community. Started taking their pictures and then realized that the motorcycle industry and I think popular culture as a whole just kind of doesn't really there's no highlight on new emerging women riders and the younger generation of riders. It's a lot of older generation riders, and so yeah, I just wanted to portray myself and the people that I was riding with, which are young, powerful, sexy women who can ride. Well, it started just from shooting and wanting to do a show in Portland, and then I reached out to a couple motorcycle companies, Deus, specifically in Venice, and I was like, this is what I've been working on, I'd love to come down and do a show, and they're like, we love the photos, but we don't, if we're gonna have a show, we don't really want just Oregon women, we want California women, and so they're like, if you're serious, come down to LA, and we have a bunch of women you can shoot, and from there, it kind of just took off, and I got hooked up with the Eastside Moto Babes, which is a rad group of chicks that ride, and then people just started catching on and getting really excited about the project, and then it just became a lot bigger than I ever intended it to be. Yeah, I've dated the I haven't dated, I've shot the gamut, and I've shot women who, going out with them was their first time getting into third gear, going 30 miles an hour, and then I've shot women who've been riding their whole lives. And so the show is about representing a vast majority of women riders, not just only women who've been riding their whole lives. And it's to inspire new women to ride and to, look at these women and be like, oh, maybe I can do that too. Right now, I'm just trying to shoot as many badass women riders that I can meet and kind of getting to know them. And it's so much more than just taking photos. What it's really about is connecting and promoting the women motorcycle community and making and kind of strengthening that. And I'm a photographer, but I kind of look at myself as kind of just an overall creative. I want to do rad camping trips and do organized rides and just kind of get everyone together. But specifically, I'm just shooting as much as I can to get as much material as I can. I know there's a lot of women who reach out, through email and Instagram who just say the photos really inspired me to ride, and kind of were there on the edge. They find it kind of took a plunge because, I don't know, it's some girls I shoot their friends and they get, courage through their friends riding. I think motorcycling when you first start out can be really intimidating, but then once I was really intimidated, but then once I got into it, I just became obsessed. But yeah, that's my ultimate goal, is just to kind of motivate and encourage more women to ride and get out there and have fun. Yeah. For me, I just have to do what I love, and if I don't love what I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it well, I'm not gonna care. And I would say be nice to everybody and appreciate anybody who helps you.